Hello guys, how are we doing today? Today I am going to be making a cabbage dinner. So what I have over here is cabbage, ground turkey. I'm going to be using half a cup of rice, a whole onion. I already chopped some garlic. I have some garlic chopped up over here, and tomato sauce. So what I'm going to do is I am going to be adding all of this into a bowl. So I'm going to be opening up the ground turkey. Okay, it's a little still frozen, which I'm gonna have to let it sit and it was sitting out. Let me see. It's still frozen, so I'm gonna microwave it on defrost for a little bit, just so I can have that sauce going or the meat going for me to season it. Okay, so now that I have let the turkey thaw out, I put a little bit in the microwave on defrost setting just so it can not cook but defrost it. I have it ready. I am going to put it in a bowl. Oops, made a little mess. I am going to add my seasonings. So one of my seasonings is onions. I like to cook with a lot of onions. Just so you know, this can be cooked also with ground meat. I actually like it with ground beef better. I had turkey, so why not try it with that one? This brings me back to memories of my childhood when my aunt used to always make these for me, and I used to love them. So coming back to the seasoning, I added onions into my bowl. I am going to get a spoon. I am going to add some garlic. I had some leftover garlic from a different meal. I like a lot of garlic on my food. So I put a spoon, full spoon pretty much. I'm going to put the half a cup, it's all attached over here, don't mind me in my mess, into the bowl. And now I'm going to add my seasonings. I have salt and everything I usually do by eye. So I'm going to just kind of throw the portion I think it's enough for us. I'm adding some paprika into my bowl. Everything again by eye. Putting black pepper. I like my salt, pepper, and black pepper a lot. And I love to put black pepper. I like spices, so and my husband does too. He's going through a phase of cabbage, and this is the reason why I'm doing this. I'm also adding red crushed pepper so it can give a little spice into it, but that's because we love spices in this household. So this is it. I am going to now mix it all together. It's very simple, very easy, and with cabbage, sometimes I buy cabbages and I just never know what to do with it. Sometimes I like to do a lot of salads with them, so I like to innovate my ideas. So my mix is going to look a little bit like this. See, it's all mixed up in there, all my seasonings. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my cabbage. I'm going to fill it in. All right, so what we're going to do now is I already took off my cabbages, cups, got them like this. I've seen people that cook them before doing this. I've seen people doing it with it just like this. And that's how we're going to do it. I am going to add my mix of the turkey or whatever meat would you prefer to use with the rice and the seasoning already ready. And I'm going to add into my cup. And I am going to pretty much turn into a little burrito of that cabbage. Turn it just like this. And on we go, doing the same thing to the next. No! Meanwhile, these are already in here. What you can already do, I'm a multitasker. I open my jar of tomato sauce. What you can do too, if you don't have tomato sauce and you have tomato paste instead, you can do tomato paste, which turns out to be also delicious. So you want to do a little broth, okay? I'm going to show you how. Okay, so over here, I added my tomato sauce. I usually do tomato paste, and I add some broth. In this case, I use tomato sauce. I actually use vodka sauce, so it's going to be a little bit different than I usually do. But I added that with some vegetable broth, and I want this consistency so I can cook the cabbage and the rice and all of it together. So I have over here in this end already have my cabbage little burritos, and I am going to put it in the pan with the sauce. Put the top on so it can cook like this and steam the cabbage. All right, guys. After literally 10 minutes of cooking and steaming, I have ready. So I'm gonna shut it off. I had it on medium high heat and it is ready to go. Now I'm going to have my husband try it and let me know what he thinks of it.
This,
All right, he's going to try it and let me know what he thinks.
I'm gonna keep it real though.
Keep it real.
I'm not gonna lie about it.
I am nervous.
Really good. It's spicy. How I like it.
Yay! So quick meal for you guys. Literally 10 or 15 minutes to cook and delicious with cabbage, which is really hard to make. I have a hard time finding cabbage or making cabbage meals.
No carbs.
No carbs. It's keto! No, it's not because I put a little bit of rice.